For the first question, we were supposed to find the 3 errors that were causing the source code to not run correctly. First issue was that the input dimension was undefined here, so that was causing an error. So I went ahead and set the input dimension equal to 2000, which is in words up here. The second error was that this was set to 5 when it should be equal to 3. This is the number of neurons in the final layer. It should be 3, which would be equal to the number of columns in the output. And then lastly, the activation was set to sigmoid, and it should be softmax, because that is the activation function you want to use in the last layer when the loss is equal to sparse categorical cross entropy. So once all this was fixed, it was running correctly. We'll go ahead and run it. So here's the output. We had epoch 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the final loss for epoch 5 is 0.3028, accuracy 0.9255, validation loss is around 1, validation accuracy around 0.5. Moving on to part 2, we were supposed to add in the embedding layer. So we have to prepare the data for embedding layer by finding max review length, which is the input length, vocab size, and then we do the same stuff here with the sentences. And we do padded docs so that we can pad the length on that for each of the sentences. So we do the same processing, only here we do the padded docs instead of sentences. And then after we create the model, we add in the embedding layer, and then we do flatten. And then we do the same after that, and then I'll go ahead and run this part. Here's the output, epoch 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then lastly we have part 3, where I did the fetch 20 news groups. I adjusted this part to equal the data set, so here's 20, and then the max review length is different. And then here I have the bonus question, plotted the loss and accuracy, and predicted a sample of the data, and then I did that for each of the 3 questions. And I'll go ahead and run this part. This is the graph for accuracy, and then this is the graph for loss. And then here the prediction was printed, and these are the output for question 3 for the news group. And then, yeah, like I said, all those graphs and the prediction were printed for each of the 3 questions. And then that's it.